What happens when you take one of Hyundai's most popular family SUVs and give it a much more aggressive personality? The 2027 Hyundai Tucson N Line. With its sharp lighting signature, muscular bodywork, dark exterior details, huge wheels, and that unmistakable N-line attitude, this Tucson looks like it's ready to do much more than simply take the kids to school. So today, we're going to take a detailed look at the 2027 Hyundai Tucson N Line, from the exterior and interior to the engine, driving character, expected price, and even the risks you should consider before buying one. And by the end of this video, let's start with the part that immediately grabs your attention. At the front, the first thing you'll notice is the wide grille and the dramatic lighting signature. Hyundai's current Tucson design uses its distinctive parametric jewel hidden signature lamps, giving the front end a futuristic appearance. Instead of simply looking like conventional headlights attached to the front of an SUV, the lighting elements become part of the overall design. Move around to the side, and the N-Line identity becomes even more obvious. Current Tucson N-Line specifications in some markets use 19-inch N-Line specific alloy wheels, giving the SUV a much more planted appearance. And those wheels aren't just about size. They completely change the proportions of the vehicle visually. The body appears lower. The wheel arches look fuller. And then we get to the rear. The wide horizontal lighting signature makes the Tucson look considerably wider than it really is. The rear design is clean, modern, and aggressive without becoming cartoonish. Depending on market specification, N-Line models can feature exclusive bumper and diffuser styling, along with sporty exhaust treatment and N-Line badging. Now let's step inside. Hyundai has been moving toward cleaner, more horizontal interior designs, and the current Tucson follows that philosophy with a spacious cabin and a wraparound-style dashboard layout. Then there's the contrast stitching, darker interior treatment, sportier seat design, and metallic-style pedal accents. Current Tucson N-Line models have offered combinations such as N-Line specific seats, red stitching, metal pedals, N-Line steering wheel details, and darker headliner treatments, depending on market and specification. So don't expect the N-Line to suddenly turn the cabin into a stripped-out racing environment. And technology is another major part of the Tucson experience. Depending on the market and trim, features can include large digital displays, smartphone connectivity, wireless charging, advanced driver assistance systems, parking technology, and Hyundai SmartSense safety systems. Now let's talk about the most important question. This is where things become interesting because powertrain availability varies significantly by country. Hyundai currently offers the Tucson with different engines and hybrid configurations depending on the market. For example, Hyundai Indonesia currently lists a 1.6-liter turbocharged gasoline hybrid producing a combined 172 kilowatts, or 235 horsepower, and 367 newton-meters of torque. Imagine pulling away from traffic light. Instead of waiting for a large engine to build up power, the electric motor can contribute torque almost immediately. That can make the Tucson feel smoother and more responsive around town. Now we arrive at one of the biggest questions. There isn't one universal global price for the 2027 Tucson N Line. Pricing depends on the country, taxes, drivetrain, equipment level, and whether the vehicle is sold as a standard N-Line, N-Line Edition, N-Line S, or another market-specific configuration. For reference, Hyundai's current Indonesian Tucson Hybrid is listed from around 652 million Indonesian rupiah OTR Jakarta, although that for the current Tucson Hybrid rather than a confirmed 2027 N-Line price. So for the 2027 model, don't be surprised if the final N-Line price sits noticeably above the regular Tucson. Now let's talk about something many car videos don't spend enough time discussing: the risks. Because no vehicle is perfect, and the Tucson N Line has several things potential buyers should think about. Risk number 1, price. If you're primarily interested in practicality, You may find that a lower Tucson trim provides most of the functionality for less. You're paying extra for the styling, equipment, and overall experience. Risk number 2, big wheels. Those beautiful 19-inch wheels look fantastic, but bigger wheels can mean more expensive tires and potentially a firmer ride. Risk number 3, hybrid complexity. Hybrid technology can bring impressive efficiency and performance. But compared with a conventional gasoline drivetrain, there are more components involved. Risk number 4, N-Line expectations. This might be the biggest one. If you buy the Tucson N Line expecting a hardcore performance SUV, you could be disappointed. It's designed to combine practicality, comfort, technology, and sporty styling. So there you have it, the 2027 Hyundai Tucson N Line. A sporty-looking SUV that isn't trying to be a hardcore performance machine, but instead aims to deliver the best of both worlds. Of course, exact specifications, equipment, and pricing will depend on the market where the 2027 model is sold, so always check the official local Hyundai specification before making a purchase decision. Let me know your choice in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more new car reviews, future models, and automotive news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.